Alright, Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Kudash, double honor star apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to all the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. So as you can see, I wanted to do this lesson on this article right here that I just looked at, and you see it was updated. It was published an hour ago and updated 35 minutes ago, and it's from CNBC, and the heading says Pentagon will deploy U.S. forces to the Middle East after Iranian attack on Saudi Arabia oil facilities. So you see stuff is heating up, continually, really, as time been moving on. Things are just continuing to escalate out there in the Middle East. Things aren't getting any better, so to speak. They're not de-escalating. Things are only getting more escalated as time goes on, pretty much, because that's leading up to the prophecy of World War III. All right. And like the apostles always say, World War III isn't going to happen until the mark of the beast is implemented and the other prophecies have to happen still. All right. Yet you can see the pieces being lined up for World War III to happen at the snap of a finger, pretty much. So right when all hell is breaking loose in America, they pushed in the chip and everything else, you can see that World War III is just going to be right there at the doorway, along with everything else happening, because it's only been escalating as far as the tension within the Middle East. All right, and America is getting involved for a reason. It's part of the prophecies. So I'm gonna read a little bit of this article and go into some scriptures. It says the Pentagon will deploy U.S. forces to the Middle East on the heels of the Iranian attack on Saudi Arabian oil facilities. U.S. Secretary of Defense Mark Esper announced Friday the president has approved the deployment of U.S. forces, which will be defensive in nature and primarily focused on air and missile defense. Esper said, adding that Saudi Arabia requested the support. We will also work to accelerate the delivery of military equipment to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the UAE to enhance their ability to defend themselves, he added. Esper reiterated that the United States does not seek a conflict with Iran and called on Tehran to return to diplomatic channels. He also said that there could be additional U.S. deployments if the situation were to escalate. Now, he said that the prior paragraph was saying that they were there mainly for support, not to so-called attack. But what type of support are they giving? And then they said they're going to do what? If things escalate more, they're going to deploy more troops out there to the Middle East. All right. And troops have always been out there in the Middle East. They're not coming back home. It's only going to be more troops continually getting sent out there, because things are going to continually escalate. They're not going to get any better. They're not going to de-escalate. All right. Because it's part of the prophecies of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. All right. It's his will that all these things happen. That's going to lead up to World War III and America being involved in it. All right. That's where the judgment is going. That's where that World War III is going to take place at, man, out there in the Middle East. All right. And that's why you see the conflict out there in the Middle East it's always on. It's an ongoing thing. It never stops. It's only getting worse. So, yeah, it's not too much more left. So, continuing on, it says, on Thursday, the Pentagon called the recent strikes on Saudi Arabian oil facilities as sophisticated and represented a dramatic escalation in tensions with the region. This has been a dramatic escalation of what we have seen in the past. This was a number of airborne projectiles, was very sophisticated, coordinated, and it had a dramatic impact on the global markets, Pentagon spokesman Jonathan Hoffman said, adding that the strike is an additional problem. The strikes on the world's largest crude processing plant and oil field forced the kingdom to shut down half of its production operations. What's more, the event triggered the largest spike in crude prices in decades and renewed concerns of budding conflict in the Middle East, all while Iran maintains that it was not behind the attacks. On Wednesday, Saudi Arabia's defense ministry said that drone and missile debris recovered by investigators shown Iranian culpability. Saudi coalition spokesman Kol Turki al-Maliki said during a press briefing in Riyadh that all military components retrieved from oil facilities point to Iran. Yeah, the latest confrontation follows a string of attacks in the Persian Gulf in recent months. So it's just showing you, like the article's going into, pretty much things are continually getting escalating, you know. And what does the last paragraph say? Though Trump has threatened to bring military action, even fire and fury, against American adversaries, he has also said he does not want to throw the U.S. into another prolonged military conflict. In a tweet Tuesday, Trump called his measured response to the strikes a sign of strength that some people just don't understand. So this is going. It already has been a prolonged military conflict. It just hasn't been an all-out war yet. Because what are they doing? They're sending more troops out there to the Middle East. And what do you think that's going to lead up to eventually is World War III. All right? That's the only thing that's going to come out of it. It's not going to get any better. It's only going to get worse and continue to escalate. All right? So this is Revelations 11:14. It says the second woe is past. It's talking about World War II. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Speaking on this World War III that's coming in the near future. All right? It's coming quickly. And you can see that. All right, along with all the other prophecies that Yahweh Shem Yahushai said are going to come to pass. World War III is coming quickly approaching, man. That's how you know that we're at the end, because everything is just crumbling like faster and faster. Just like the scriptures say that the time is being sped up. So the prophecies are going to happen quicker if time is being sped up. All right. And that's why you see all the things going on. This is showing you that the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai are true and accurate, man. Because that's exactly what's going on in the world. All right. World War III is going to be a thing that goes down, and there's no stopping it. It's no diplomatic discussions, nothing that you can do to stop it, because it's the will of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that it happens, man. All right. This is Habakkuk 2:3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Yeah, and that's exactly what's going on. Dude, all right. It was set for an appointed time. It's set for an appointed time for it to actually go down. But all the prophecies are speaking. We're at the end, so all the prophecies are speaking and not lying, man. You're seeing things continually escalate, continually get worse. All right, right along with America rapidly declining. All right. All hell getting ready to break loose in America. Hey, World War III is getting ready to break out, man. And this is another prophecy that has to come to pass. Like I said, it's not going to happen until the chip is getting mandated. Yet you see the chip is the next thing going, man. The way that the society is headed in, everything's moving digital already. So you see that, like the scripture said, all right, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. And the prophecies are not tarrying, man. They're happening rapidly and fast, man. All right. All these things are going down for a reason, man. All right. And the scriptures is the only so-called religious book that goes into this. You can't go into any other religion or any other doctrine, all right, out there that's going to explain what's going on in the world, man. All right. There's not no Muslims out there relating what's going on in the world to their book. All right. The Egyptologist dudes or whatever you believe in, you know, you're not relating anything that's going on to your beliefs. You can't explain why everything is happening based off of your beliefs. The only way that you can explain it is by having this word and wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is the only book that goes into what's actually going on in the world, man. And you can connect it and make sense out of it, because these words are true, you know. There's no other book that's gonna break down how World War III is gonna go down, how this world is coming to an end, how the wicked is in rulership while we're at a lower state, along with everything else going on, man. And this last scripture I wanted to get real quick is Isaiah 9:5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood, but this shall be with burning and fuel of fire. So what is that fuel of fire going to be coming from, man? The fuel of fire is going to be coming from those missiles, all right? Because the wars these days, we're in in the present days that we're living in, man. Technology has increased, so wars that are fought, they're not fought with troops having to be on the ground anymore. You can send troops, yet this battle. It doesn't require that though. All right, World War III, it doesn't really require that. Everybody has missiles that can be shot off now. All right, and at the press of a button, you can send drones, robots. All right, missiles. So that's where that burning and fuel of fire is going to be coming from, man. All right, that's what this battle is going to be using. All right, because everybody has nuclear missiles, and they're all going to do what with them, man? They're all going to shoot them at America, man, Babylon. All right, and this is the part of the prophecies coming to pass, like I said. And they're not tearing anymore; they're speaking, and they're just continuing to speak louder. All right. As the time goes on, because we are at the end. This word has been spread throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. Esau is getting exposed at an all-time high. And the only thing left to happen is, man, the rest of the prophecies to come to pass, and this place to be nuked ultimately, man. All right. And you see, all the prophecies are lining up for that to get ready to happen. All right. So I just wanted to make this quick video on that. Like I said, I was looking through some articles and came across this, so I wanted to make this video real quick. So with that, I'm going to wrap up. Lord's will is edifying, and I'm going to give our praises again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakal Quadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, and Shalom to the Akim out there preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.